Slight said he's heaven sent. Third person omnipotent. Great words, no difference. I don't rap, I make art. Bird need a race car. This ain't for the faint heart. Above clouds like Game Star.
Welcome back to the Slightlee Daily Podcast. This is episode number 44. Episode number 44. This is my second podcast of today. As you can see, I'm in the same clothes. I promise you guys that I shower and I do take clothes. I swear I do change my clothes. I just, sometimes I do 2 in one day and I wear the same clothes while I do it,
Big work.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, so this is Monte's third time.
Number 3.
Introduce yourself, sir, if you don't mind. This is his first time.
Yes, my name is Sam. This is my first time on the podcast.
First time on the Slightlee Daily Podcast. Our second time meeting. First time, I guess you could say, officially, cordially. Mm-hmm. We met in a large group setting the first time.
Party life.
How do you guys know each other? How long have you guys known each other?
Dude,
a minute?
I know his girlfriend.
Okay.
And he's always been around while I knew her. Then they got official. Then we started hanging out, and now we're homies.
Yeah, it's been like a year that I've known Monte.
Okay.
Very
Very
nice.
nice.
Like friends-wise, but then knew him for a while before. Yeah.
Word. So, sorry, I had to make sure your levels were right. So Monte, tell me about your week last week. Take me through your journey. Take me through the journey before the journey.
So,
What made you take the journey?
remember Saturday we were here, the three of us, we were chilling downstairs.
Me, Marlena, and my girlfriend Marlena and Monte, we were just chilling, hanging out.
And we started up that wild conversation about, what if we just up and went to California
Fuck it, on a whim.
and visited Nathan, and just with this coronavirus time we got going on and this freedom we have. Holy fuck, dude,
Yeah.
he is leaking.
Look, so just a disclaimer for all my podcast viewers out here. This episode will probably be out Sunday or Monday for sure, but we have the UFC fight on right now, Overeem versus Harris. So that's what Monte is commenting on right now. If you guys want to get some context, go back and watch
back
these
and check this
highlights.
Yeah.
Because this fight is wild. This is the main event. But anyway, so yeah, Monte
Saturday,
was like, I want to do something spontaneous.
we got a lot of free time right now, dude. I don't have a job. I got an obscene amount of money in my pocket, and
Isn't that a great thing? Isn't that a beautiful thing to say?
It doesn't happen a lot, but man, I wish it was a lifestyle because
Yeah.
it's amazing to have that luxury to just move freely. So we're deep in this conversation. It's totally hypothetical, but our friend Nathan moved out to California about a year ago.
He's been on this podcast twice, but he was here for Thanksgiving and then Christmas time, I think.
Yeah, Christmas time.
But yeah.
Naughty Nate, Nathan Ruttenberg. Shout out to the boy.
So if you're
Sabrina
a
too.
newish fan, go back and watch those. He's one of my homeboys. He just
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I get home after that conversation. We talk about just up and getting
What
a
if?
plane ticket,
What if?
and we end up looking up a flight for it, and it was like $67 or something to fly.
Yeah.
Spirit
Airlines now,
round trip.
in the morning.
If we're to leave Sunday.
Hold up, you
So,
said round trip for $60?
yeah,
Yeah.
to fly Spirit. I don't even know
Spirit.
what that airline
Solid.
is.
I think
Doesn't
Spirit's garbage, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
saw those planes when I was at the airline, and they're
Needs an oil change.
yes, they look.
Their check engine light was on.
They looked weak.
Some
They looked a little
WD-40.
risque, Their terminal was very small. It was 3 or 4 planes where Southwest had 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't fly Spirit. There's some snakes on the plane shit if you fly Spirit. Yeah. But so yeah, it was like $67 or whatever.
So you were waiting. So we're at Saturday night in a drunken state, just speculating.
Yeah, just talking about taking a
What if?
cross country trip. Just no big deal. Just completely hypothetical. So we look up the flight plan, how much it costs, yada, yada, yada. I go home, and I can't shake the thought.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I could really do that. Like,
Yeah.
we're just talking about it.
Because you
but-
left, and then I didn't hear from you for a couple days whenever you told me how I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, you
Yeah.
remember what we were talking about? I'm doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I woke up Sunday and I was like, today I'm leaving and going to California. I woke up early. It was like 8 a.m. I started talking to my roommates. I was like, guys, I'm going to California today. Couldn't get the tickets within the 24-hour setting. I didn't leave until Monday morning at 6. So we started this conversation
Saturday night.
but it probably wasn't even Saturday night, honestly, because it was late. So it was more like
Sunday
Sunday
morning.
morning. you
Early
know.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, Sunday
probably
morning.
4
around, like,
a.m.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Really, though. Really, it was about like some 4 a.m. shit.
That's when that happens. That's the best times.
You might as well. It's free.
Yeah.
It's not big CBD. It's the real deal.
Come on,
Good
man.
Good guys.
Hey, no offense to the CBD smokers. I'm all with it. I'm just giving Austin shit because he's smoking CBD nowadays. But better to you. Shoot. But yeah. So I'm
Sunday
talking
morning.
to my roommates, and I'm like, "Yo, I'm going to California today." And I spent all day trying to get the tickets. Nathan's mom, Katrina. Shout out to Katrina. I hope you watch this. Much love. She ended up helping me get my ticket. It ended up being a lot more than $67 though.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it so short notice and
Yeah.
I wasn't flying Spirit.
I bet,
Yeah.
but think about how much it would have been normally, though, if you wanted it
To-
on such short notice. It
Yeah,
probably
it'd
would have been
probably,
double.
Like, yeah, because I flew Southwest, and it would have.
I've
it
never
ended
been
up
on a
being-
plane, so
Oh my
is
goodness.
that cream of the crop? Is Southwest like?
It's good.
It's cool.
Southwest and what is it? American Airlines, is that another one?
Yeah, I've flown American a couple times. I fuck with
Yeah.
American.
Okay.
And Delta. I've flown before, and what I flew was Delta. They're pretty solid too. Those I guess like maybe like the top 3 kind of things.
Okay.
And then once you start going on to like
Past
huge
that.
flights that are like you're flying to Japan,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Then they're on like a whole nother kind of level of airplane.
Just a whole nother company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just very.
Well, I flew
Small.
what's it called? I think I flew American to France.
What?
Oh,
You've
really?
been to France?
Yes.
Why?
Well, we can touch on that. Because
Go
I
ahead,
was in
man.
school,
Tell me about France.
and I was like, you know what? Everybody's taking Spanish. Let me take French.
Okay.
So school planned a trip, 5 days.
Where'd you
5
go to high
nights.
school?
Blackman.
Blackman. Okay.
Yes. So I was like, fuck
What
it.
year
I'm
did you
gonna go to
graduate?
France. 2016.
16. Okay.
Yes.
14.
14.
The Dale.
Yeah, I know a lot
Black
of people
swag.
from Riverdale. 'cause
Well,
went to
I
Rockville Middle
graduated
School.
from Central, but
Oh, word.
I'm a Riverdale guy, I guess you could say, because I
Yeah,
went
that's
there
what
my
he was-
freshman year.
That's what Monte was saying on the way over.
I'm good. I'm basically a Riverdale guy.
Might as well be. But France
Yes, France.
school trip.
School trip. It was dope. You know.
What would you
has-
say? What would you say was like? So you were there for school mainly, though, right?
Yeah, so they actually let the students go off for like an hour each day and kind of explore.
Mm.
Yeah, and the group I went with, my school only brought 3 people. So we met some people from I met this dude from New York that I hung out with out there, and this dude from Georgia, and we just, cut up, ran around.
Hey, we're American.
Yeah, and the drinking age is super low down there, so.
Dude, Mexico isn't Mexico like that too?
Yeah.
I think it's like 16
Yeah,
in
that's
Mexico.
so
So-
crazy.
Yo,
Oh, you
I
got
was
a
like,
driver's license?
I was
Yeah.
16. They
Your
didn't even
permit.
check. They didn't check IDs, anything. We walked into a bar. Dude was like, "Y'all want some food? Y'all want some drinks? What are y'all here for?" We're like, "Shit, let's get both."
Look how he
Bow.
did it.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, look, listen to all the viewers. Y'all need to go back and look at the highlights to this. That man just got knocked the fuck out with a flying
Man,
right shin. So what would you say is like all right, so I had weird today. I had do you know Sandro?
Yeah.
Okay, Sandro's Bosnian. Did you know that?
Okay.
I know he's foreign.
Sandro is European. So we kind of have that European thing too. But I also had Ty Weatherly Zeller on here.
I know Ty Weatherly.
He was in the army in Korea, and like he was just telling me about just his experience in Korea. You know, dude, what could you tell me about France? You know, like I mean, I know, like I said, we know it was for school, but like, what was like a cool experience
Yeah,
you
because
had
it's something
there?
So-
completely different than the U.S.
Yeah.
Like I
United
said, we
States.
walked. We got an hour to go off and kind of pick where we wanted to have lunch, explore the local cuisine. So we went to this bar. Walked in, dude was like, "Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all want some?" Like everybody spoke English. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody spoke English. Like we got around. Like we left this one spot and went to a polo store like 5 blocks back, and then made it back. But we went to this bar, and dude, like friendly as fuck, just walked in. Hey, y'all want some like food, some drinks? You know, we're like, yeah, let's get a little bit of both. So we sit down, and I was like, looking at the menu. Escargot. I've heard of escargot before. Y'all know what that is? Y'all know escargot
I think it's
is?
snails, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
it's
the
not
only
just
thing.
like,
That's the only thing you recognize. So it just like,
yeah.
Oh,
So-
get
escargot.
this, yeah.
Run
Yeah,
that.
so I was like,
Chicken.
yeah, let me get that, because like it's not like they just go out and pick them off the sidewalk. Like these snails are like raised. They were in like a butter garlic sauce and like fire.
It was good?
so good. Yeah,
Okay.
it was so good.
Could
And
you
then-
imagine like you see like a farm where there's cows, a fish farm,
Like a farm-
But could you imagine
a
a
snail
snail
farm?
farm? This is in somebody's bedroom. It ain't even on no like land or
No,
something.
no. This is
Dude, how would you have you had snail before? Have you eaten it?
I mean, I've probably eaten a snail, but it may have.
Bro, what
Probably not
was
in a
that
restaurant.
taste like?
It, like I said,
You
it was in
know?
a buttery. It was in a really good sauce. It was really good. It tasted like the texture was like a clam almost.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
could see
saying?
that.
Yeah, was
That's-
it big? Almost the.
It was about the same consistency. It wasn't like huge.
Yeah.
Like you had to.
Like
Yeah.
cut it
Yeah,
with
it
a
was-
fork or
yeah, it was
but
small bite
almost
size.
like a bite size.
Yeah.
That is a big snail.
dude. What kind
Yeah.
of what kind of sauce was it in?
Like I said,
like
it was
a
like
red
a buttery.
sauce?
No, it was like a buttery
No?
garlic.
So like
yeah,
a okay.
with some herbs in
Like
it.
a clear.
Okay.
It wasn't
Like a
even like it
clean,
was.
Okay.
Yeah, very clean sauce.
pasta?
No red.
No.
No,
No?
just the snail.
Just the snails.
And it was-
they came like
All
in
right.
the shell. You had a little fork. You
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, I would try.
How
I'm not
much
even gonna,
was that?
I'm not even gonna lie. I would try it.
12 euros, so like $14
Mm.
US,
Okay.
For how many snails?
like 10, and a beer.
Do the math
Yeah,
on that.
I mean,
guys.
dude, that's pretty. That's
That's
pretty
solid,
average.
Yeah,
That's pretty average
because
for
I got,
a
like I
Toots
said, I got
meal.
a beer too. So,
Yeah,
and
you
it
go to
wasn't, you know what I'm
Toots,
saying?
you go
It
to
wasn't
Toots.
like
Yeah.
Get you you got
I was on a
Toots.
school trip and I just got a beer.
Yeah.
I got a big one.
You might as
be
well.
honest,
You might
Like,
as well
my teacher
try
wasn't
it.
there. Yeah.
I was
So-
expecting more, to be honest. I was expecting, like $48 for.
No. I went and got a duck meal, like duck fries, good shit for like 20 bucks.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not crazy expensive because you think like those are delicacies over
Yeah.
here. Those
over
like
there it's
that's
regular.
normal.
It's normal.
Yeah, that's just what they eat.
Okay.
Bro, but I bet if
Damn.
you went to France, let's just say I'm speculating. Let's say I bet if you went to France and Monte, you took your Hellish chicken recipe
Yeah.
to France and just made some
They would hate
banging
it.
hot chicken,
chicken.
bro. I bet you could be like $30 for a 10
They would
piece.
go
For sure.
And
they
dude,
would
they
go
would go
brazen.
dumb. They'd be
Yeah.
like, "What?
Because
This
that's
is
not
amazing.
something that they get
I've
out
never
Nash-
had
there.
this
Nashville
before.
hot chicken?"
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
of this, online.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're talking
On
about
the web.
over here. If we had some escargot, it would be taxing. If they opened a French restaurant,
Oh yeah.
you know, at the square.
Nashville or
Oh
something?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, escargot would not be $14.99.
Yeah,
no.
the ticket here would be like some $47
Uh-huh.
for 10
For
snails and a
Yo,
beer.
it'd
You
be
know?
like
Yes.
40. Yeah, it'd be expensive, but yeah, over there it's like normal. And
That's
we were in
crazy.
Paris, so we
So
saw
y'all were in the big
Eiffel
city.
Tower. We went to the Louvre.
That's
I
a
saw
really
Mona
cool
Lisa.
experience.
That was probably the coolest thing besides the Eiffel Tower was seeing the Mona Lisa.
Oh, that painting and just it's such a famous.
It,
Yeah.
Painting.
like nostalgic.
Yeah, it
You've
was.
seen
it
it.
was very.
You've seen it everywhere.
It was very surreal.
But you've never
to
seen it
see
before.
in person.
I want to go
Man.
to Washington D.C.
Very cool place.
I want.
Yeah.
You been there too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been
I
to
wanna
like-
go
I've
there.
been to-
Smithsonian.
I want to go see
I think
like.
I've been to over 30 states.
Oh, that's amazing. man.
Really?
Yes.
I want to see the Declaration of Independence. You know, just like that
It's-
big ass piece of paper. Just like.
It's wild.
I bet it's just like so like
And
mind blowing.
Gettysburg,
Like, dude,
I
that
would-
that piece of paper is 300 years old.
Dude, think
You know what
about-
I'm saying?
Think about seeing like the Lincoln Memorial.
wild.
and just
very
like
wild.
standing out there.
The
and,
Washington Monument.
Yeah, like out there in that
that's
courtyard.
the
just looking
craziest
down
thing.
that like.
Because it is like the Washington Monument is so
Huge.
big.
Yeah.
Like, and you don't realize it. It is so big.
Yeah. Monte, so what were so backtracking, but also taking a step forward in your Cali journey. Where were some? So we're in California now. You did it.
So I
You
left
did
at
it.
6 a.m.
You did it.
Monday morning.
You made the decision.
Yeah.
Boom.
I was like, fuck it, we're going to do it. You know, we're going to be a doer today. And I'm going to do something that's going to be super
right there.
crazy because
Right
I'd
across the
never,
hall.
ever flown before by myself. Me and my brother flew once by ourselves when we were minors, but we were in like the minor program, you know, for the airports.
What do they do? Like look
It's-
after you?
Yeah, you go there, you go to like a room where all the other minor kids
And they're
are.
like, all right, come on, kids.
Yeah,
get
they
in
had like
line.
they had like a Nintendo 64. They gave us like some like a Sprite. You know, just as if we were on like another flight, you know, just And then we just hung out there, and they took us to where we needed to go for the next flight. So, dude, walking around an airport is,
Especially now, it's eerie, huh?
dude, it was like a ghost town, man. It was so weird because there was nobody in there, which is nice for me because it was my first time flying by myself.
Solo,
So I felt like
yeah.
it was easy to.
Had you flown as an adult though?
No.
No, not at all.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But I've flown a few times
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
But yeah, this is my first time doing it all by myself. So yeah, I'm in Cali now, and I land in Sacramento, California, and Sabrina picks me up. And they live in Fairfield, so that's like Napa Valley, like Northern California, in like the hills and vine country. Dude,
Wine country, right?
wine country, yeah, the Vinelands.
Oh, dude,
it's crazy.
the wine we had last night actually was from Napa, California. Yeah, it was. I couldn't tell you what it was called, but it was a Cabernet. I couldn't tell you the brand, but yeah.
That's what's
So
up.
you know, here you'll walk or not walk. You'll drive down the street and you'll see like cotton fields or like cornfields and stuff like that everywhere.
Yeah,
Dude, out there it was nothing
grass,
but vinelands, bro.
vineyards.
Vineyards, yeah.
Interesting.
Vineyards. Yeah. Isn't that? It was so weird
I bet
to
that
see.
was a super pretty sight.
It was beautiful, man, and the land is so open. So you know, here we have like a whole bunch of vegetation. There's lots of trees and everything everywhere. So you
Yeah,
look,
we live in a forest.
yes,
damn
exactly.
near.
It's super dense out here. So
Yeah.
you look 100 yards or whatever as far as your eye can see, and you can't see that far because there's trees and stuff everywhere. You know,
Yeah.
out there you can look as far as your eye can see, and you're just looking at just plains and hills and like just nothing because there's not even like a bunch of grass, and it's not even green out there. Everything looks like this chair,
Brown, because it's a desert.
literally,
Because bro, California
Literally.
and Nevada is a desert.
and super dry.
Yeah, it
Flying
doesn't
out
rain
there-
out there.
Dude, flying
Yeah.
out there was crazy. I saw some like we have the Rockies out here, and then over there it's like the
Appalachians
the
is
Appalachians
here.
are here.
Appalachians is Gatlinburg.
Okay, so what's over
Rockies is
West Coast?
Rockies is Colorado West Coast.
Okay, yeah. So we saw I flew over like the Rocky Mountains, dude. Talk about a beautiful, dude. You need to
Landmark.
Fly. You need to fly.
I made it a goal this year. I'm going to get on a plane.
Yeah, even if
Do
it's
it.
just to fly,
Yeah.
to fly. You don't even gotta. You can go on a plane, fly, and then get
You can
right
go
back
2
on the
hours,
plane and
bro.
go back.
Yeah, like 2
just,
hours.
Yeah, just fly.
Fly to
dude.
Florida. It's like
So
an
you
hour
can
and a
s-
half, dead ass.
Yeah, so you can see like everything from like a high view
Yeah.
instead of on the ground. You know, to see everything from like up top is so crazy. I'm getting away from the California trip and just getting.
No,
on
dude,
flying
you're
because,
good.
Dude, flying
Bro,
is
the whole
fucking-
point. It's
It's part of the trip.
Yeah,
dude.
It's the whole experience.
Dude, it's so nice. So out there, as I got further out towards the West Coast, it stopped being as vegetated and started to get mountainy. Then it started to get like deserty. You know, everything was super super dry, and I could see it from the sky. And I saw like a plateau. Do you know what a plateau is?
Yeah, where it goes up and then flat,
Flat.
and then on the other
On
side.
the other, it's like literally it's like a mountain that just got cut in half, just slivered in off the top. I've never ever seen that before, but to see it from the sky, I was like, "What in the world? How does that happen?" Like,
A couple years ago, we took a trip down Route 66.
Oh yeah.
So to see
That's a-
everything you saw from the sky,
Yeah.
like driving
Where did you start that journey?
from Tennessee. So we started here, went down, I think through Arkansas, Texas, New Mexico.
Where did you end up?
Arizona, all the way out to Santa Monica.
Okay.
Like all the way to the end.
Wow.
And then we came
How long did
back.
that take?
What a trip!
It was.
That's a great trip.
It was like a week and a half.
Yeah,
because
that's what I
we
was
would,
about to
like,
say. Days.
We
I
stopped,
mean,
we stopped every day.
and relished it.
and
Like
stayed,
really
like-
took it in.
Took advantage of that
explored.
state, yeah.
It was something my dad did it as a kid, and it was something like we have been wanting to do for a long time. So it was very
Who
meticulous.
did you go
like,
with?
My parents. So
just
my mom,
you and your
dad,
parents.
My sister and her little boyfriend.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool, man.
Came back through
Yeah.
Las Vegas, which was wild to see because you get in Vegas and you know Vegas is like big lights. It is literally in the middle of the desert.
Yes,
It is like a little. It's just like
they have a
was a
shortage
crazy
of
thing
water.
to
They
see,
have
'cause it
no
was-
water.
It was like
Yes.
it was like being in New York, like once you got in Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
but driving into Vegas was wild.
there's nothing.
And then the Grand Canyon, and we saw like so much stuff.
Yeah.
We actually, remember the movie Cars?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's exact. Yeah,
We met the lady that inspired Flo, the girl that
Okay.
the car that ran the gas station.
Okay.
Oh,
You
You know the
went
real
to that gas
sassy
station?
one? No, so she doesn't have a gas station. It's just a person.
Yeah.
like it's just a lady that owns a shop on the side of the
Interesting.
road, and they were like, "Hey, you're
Interesting.
cool.
Ah.
We're gonna."
Did she have a bunch of
form-"
cars, memorabilia, and stuff in the
Oh
store?
yeah, she told us like as soon as we walked in, we
Like
were
a-
like, "Yeah, we're on this Route 66 trips," and
Like-
she was like, "Oh yeah, well."
let,
Oh, well,
here-
well,
let me
guess
tell you
what?
this fun fact. I'm that bitch from Cars.
Yeah, and we
Cars.
saw like the Cozy Cone, like the Cozy Cone Motel. like,
okay,
all,
okay.
like,
Dope.
Wild stuff.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
okay.
It was really
I didn't
cool.
even know that was real.
yeah, no, it was like that's what
tight,
Disney
bro.
does. They go out and like,
Yeah, it's for facts. Yeah.
yeah. It was cool. And that was a really cool trip. That's what I was saying. I've been to over like 30 states.
Yeah.
Because I went out there, and then last summer we drove up to Niagara Falls through Philadelphia,
That's Canada, New
Yes.
York,
Dang.
right?
Dude,
all that good stuff.
Okay.
I've been from like here to Maine.
Yeah, Monte
driving
has
road
family
trips.
in Maine.
I bet that was really cool because it's like
East Coast drive is crazy, dude. It changes so much.
because it's vegetation,
Yeah,
but it's
it's-
so much
It's so
different,
much. It's
bro.
like- It's like lumberjack land.
yeah, like we were in upstate.
everybody works with their hands.
We were in
Dude,
upstate
so-
New York, and it was like everywhere trees.
Monte,
real trees, like
so tell me,
huge trees.
Monte, you were saying how, like Fairfield is like their vegetation is more like flat,
Yes.
and Tennessee's is more like forest.
Yeah, earthy,
trees.
very
How does
earthy.
Maine compare to that?
Dude,
I would assume it's more forest, right?
if you
ish.
can imagine like a tundra, if you know those domains of like,
Okay.
you know, Maine would be more of like a tundra feel. So, because it's also like Atlantic too. It's like essentially a peninsula. You know, just like Florida
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Maine
yeah.
is the
It's
same.
just
Is the same thing as
at the
right
top.
at there, the tip.
It's just
So
at the top.
yeah,
and it's
so
cold.
But it's cold,
almost-
yeah.
And then in the springtime, in the summer, it's super nice. It's beautiful, like 75, 80 degrees.
No better place to live.
You know, a beautiful like there's
That's
it's
that
ridiculous.
place is definitely on my like bucket
the
list.
smell of the air so fresh because there's not a whole bunch of people out here. You know, there's
Yeah.
no big cities. Like
Maine doesn't have a Smyrna where there's a Nissan plant and
No.
35 warehouses.
no.
Or even in like out in Walter Hill, there's a landfill.
A
landfill.
Yeah,
that
literal
not only
garbage.
Takes Murfreesboro's trash, but takes Lebanon and Nashville's trash too.
Yeah.
and everything. in
Literal,
Yes.
just a pile of
Uh,
garbage.
and
And
it
it
is
is
a mountain.
huge. It is a like literally a mountain. It is giant.
that blows my mind.
Yeah.
We're just like, the garbage man goes around, picks up everyone's trash, and is just like, all right, I'm about to dump it on the
here.
trash mountain.
The
Can you
trash
imagine
mountain.
what fucking diseases are in that landfill?
It's so gross.
It reminds me of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yeah.
There's actually a
You know, they
football
just
field,
putting all
a youth
that-
football field by that landfill.
I would hate to. Yeah, I'd hate to go to.
I played there when I
My
was a
dad
kid.
used to coach at Walter Hill when I was a kid. Oh, fun fact
Really?
about Walter Hill. When I was a kid, I was like probably like 6 or 7, and like I said, he was a coach at Walter Hill. and we were up there for open gym, and we're playing kickball in the gym, and I kicked the ball or whatever, or someone kicked the ball. I don't remember. Anyway, was running up the bleachers to go and get the ball, and fell, and
Every
cracked
worst
my head
nightmare.
on the steps and split my head open. Dude, talk about looking like a murder scene. This is
Blood.
Like, dude, this like I'm 7 years old. This is like early 2000s. So imagine like Walter Hill, a not money school back then, and going in this bathroom was like creepy, eerie looking anyway, like a little bitty porcelain like sink, and it's just like just splattered, just painted with blood, just got paper towels going everywhere. Just I can barely remember it, but I remember it so vividly. You know, it's like one of those traumatic things.
So, when you were in California,
This trip,
when you were in California, you landed in Sacramento, which is North California. California's a big ass state.
dude, it's ridiculous. They have 4 basketball teams.
Oh well, we got all right. Let's talk about
Sacramento
NBA.
Kings,
We got the Kings,
Golden State
Warriors, the Lakers, and the Clippers. You know who else? You know another
The
state?
Rams,
Chargers, Dodgers, Angels, Padres. I mean, come on, man.
LA County has 7 zip codes.
God.
That's crazy. Holy
Wow.
shit.
What? Just a
But yeah, so where you
Some
were,
cool
so
places?
you were in North California.
Yeah.
Tell me where you went and what it was like, how it differed. I mean, obviously we're in pandemic land.
Yeah,
and Cali's
so-
real bad.
Yeah, and California is one of those hot spots. So
Yeah.
they're taking coronavirus stuff super seriously.
Yeah. It's because they
A lot
have
of
so
things
many
are-
people.
It's ridiculous amount of people they have, even in like
New
small
York
towns.
has it worse than
Yes.
California. Cali's like not trying to be New York.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I'm
then
saying?
New York is so much smaller.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, dude, they're stacked on top of
yeah,
each
that's
other.
it.
It's
That's
crazy.
And, but
Because,
Cali,
yeah,
they're more
it's
spread out.
Yeah.
But there's still a fuck ton of
There's
people.
a bunch of people that
That's
come
what I
in
was
and
just
out of
gonna
there.
say.
But New
It's
York,
a hub.
it's
a
like
hub.
it's like if there was a Tennessee with 90 Tennessees in it, you know, like.
Literally, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so where
yeah.
did you go in California? Like, I know y'all went on some road trips.
Yeah, so that's exactly what we were doing.
How many
because
days you were there? Like, what did you do each day?
I got
we go.
there. It was 2 days, 3 nights. I left Thursday morning. My flight was at 11. So the first night we went to Nathan's house, which is in Fairfield. That's what it is, Fairfield, California. The next day we ended up waking up and we went to a weed dispensary. So we didn't just go a whole bunch of like crazy nostalgic places. It was more like I was in California
Gotta get
to
some
do.
weed.
Got to get some real.
Gotta
Yeah,
get
like I'm
some
from here.
weed.
I've been to Maine and it's recreational in Maine too. So
I did
I've
not know that. That is
experienced.
a very fun fact.
Yes,
That is
it's
a very, very
recreational
fun
in Maine.
fact. Awesome.
I've experienced the freedom to smoke weed, but I've never been to like the dispensary. And then the West Coast vibe is just a whole nother thing.
It is a whole nother vibe.
It
I
is
loved
a
it, bro.
whole nother thing.
I loved
bro.
it.
Just it makes you feel like it's fun to
I
be
stepped
alive.
out I stepped out the car in the parking garage when we first got there, and I was like, I feel like the fucking man.
Yes.
Like for no reason,
Yes,
just stepped out the car.
I woke up and it was just a normal day, like no different than waking up here and it being a bright sunny day at
Yeah.
8 in the morning. But I woke up out there and it just looked nice.
It just felt nice.
It felt
like how can you
nice.
How can you?
clear? Like the there's
It's
no
not
humidity
humid
in the air.
It's not humid.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, so
the
when
I'm
you
not
walk
used to that.
outside and you
I'm not
feel-
used to the not being sticky when it's hot.
Yes, that's.
I'm
exactly
not
it.
used to
Great.
that.
That's exactly it. You walk
feels so
outside,
good.
and here you're expecting your clothes to get damp because you're
Yeah,
gonna perspirate.
because
all
you're
day,
gonna
you know what I'm
sweat.
saying? Out there, you're going all day and you're
I-
just dry, dude.
but
Dry.
it's warm.
But it feels
not warm.
No.
It's not like a warm like heat warm. It's more like it's warm because it's the temperature, but not warm because like your body's cooking.
Yeah, 'cause
Like it, yeah.
down here in motherfucking Tennessee,
Yeah.
It's different. It says 95, but it's actually
That real
108.
feel. Yeah, that
that's what I
real
was gonna
feel.
say.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
75 in California
It's
is like
really-
70 here.
Is
Mhm.
okay.
It's nice. It's a cool like.
Yeah.
There's always a breeze. Like
So
probably not in the summer. I've heard in the summer it can get ridiculous, but
hot. Yeah.
yeah.
I would hate to be out there on those hot days. Oh, dude, have you guys ever seen Friday before?
Yeah,
The
of
first one
course.
when
I haven't.
Craig and Day Day are, you know.
I haven't,
At
but tell
Craig's house?
me about
Yeah,
what
Craig's
you were
house,
gonna
yes.
say.
So Nathan's house, that street, that whole California setup, because they live in California in that movie.
Yeah.
His house in California is that exact same kind of setup, as far as like street style.
Where the houses are
the
built.
houses look and
Yeah.
everything. Dude, it was crazy.
It's
It
a cool
tripped me
style out there. Like the whole West Coast
Yeah.
is a
Oh,
cool
also
building style.
Nathan lives on East Tennessee Street.
Really?
All the way
That's
in
ridiculous.
California.
Are you
That
serious?
is ridiculous. How did he? I bet he did that on purpose.
He lives
Dude,
on
that's
Eisenhower in East Tennessee.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dude, that
Honestly,
is crazy.
I've gone other states and seen like Rutherford Boulevard, Thompson, like Memorial, like
Yeah.
dumb, like
Mhm.
East Tennessee Street, like
Yeah, dude, you go to-
names here. You see them in other states, and I know that's a normal thing.
yeah.
But it's just weird to see because it's like it kind of makes you feel like you know where you are.
Mm-hmm. You can go to any city and find that
Church Street.
Church Street. You know,
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Martin
Martin
Luther
Luther
King
King
Boulevard. You know, yeah. All that's everywhere. There's Martin Luther King
Broad
High School
Street,
somewhere in every city or something like that.
So you went. What cities did you go? So y'all went to San Francisco?
Yes, we
And y'all went to
San
Los
Francisco.
Angeles?
We did not go to Los Angeles.
No? Okay.
There wasn't really any necessarily nostalgic
There's
cities
nothing
that we
open
went to.
right now, probably anyway.
Yeah, the most nostalgic city that we went to was San Francisco.
So y'all went to the Bay,
Yeah, went
was
to the
that
Bay.
like?
That was what day was that?
the Golden Gate
Wednesday.
Bridge.
Yeah, we drove by the Golden Gate Bridge. The what's the guy from Flubber? What's his name?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams, dude. Robin.
Rest
we
in peace.
We drove through the
Rest
Robin
in
Williams
Rest in
Bridge.
peace. Rest in peace,
The
Robin
GOAT.
Williams.
Low
Robin
key, bro.
High key. Not
Yeah.
even low
High
high
key.
key.
Yeah.
High key
Jumanji.
Flubber is a banger.
Flubber,
yeah.
Hood,
Jum-
Jumanji.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yes.
Like-
Jumanji,
Bruh.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes.
Fire.
Not
Man.
even his funny ones. Like he's done a couple serious ones that are
Robin
like,
Williams is the GOAT, man. And this is a whole nother tangent, but man, it's crazy that someone like Robin Williams, who is this like funny, caring guy, man, he was
Mhm.
going through some
makes
shit,
you think,
man.
bro.
Some
It really-
crazy
Makes you
stuff.
think.
He was in a dark place,
Very dark.
and
you would never know that because
No,
he was
because
so
he's like-
funny.
he's
he
almost-
brought you to such a bright place. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That was the
and
only-
it's, and dude, really, he was hurting.
that was the only thing
and-
keeping him all right.
Yeah,
That
man.
little bit of finding hope in you made him happy.
But what were you saying
Yeah,
about
what were you
Robin
saying about
Williams?
Robin Williams? Let's get back to that.
Sorry,
Yeah, we went.
just had to pay my respect because
Yes, of
that's
course.
childhood for sure, man.
We went through the Robin Williams Bridge. That's like either I don't remember if it was. I think it was like right after the San Francisco Bridge.
But it's in San Francisco.
yeah, like literally you go
Oh,
over
nice.
you go over the Golden Gate Bridge, and then it's like right there. It's like this tunnel or whatever, and it's got this rainbow over it, and it's pretty much like LA's super with,
progressive,
LGBTQ.
super progressive,
Yeah,
liberal.
So on that bridge, there's like a rainbow right there. Super cool to see. It's like you can see how like the mindset of the people and like what's going on is there's no like maybe like the racism stuff or whatever that's like got like it's not the South. They're not behind
Yeah.
like the
it's
South.
not the
is.
South, but
It's different.
Yeah,
Rodney
it's-
King got his ass whooped in L.A.
Yeah,
That's
but you know what I'm
There
saying?
was-
like the South is a different kind of thing.
It's like
Not even just
It's
like
a- it's
racism
heavy,
thing, but it's
like-
like the South is just
It's implanted.
behind. You know, we
Yeah.
want to think like the South thinks. We don't want to think how the world thinks.
Yeah.
or not the world, but the United
country.
States, the country. We're still this.
Did
We're
you
growing past that, but that is
Yeah.
initially how it is there. So
did you have any like interactions with people much
Uh,
besides because like I know
dude,
bro,
we went
life
to the
is
vape
weird.
store. We
Life
went-
is weird right now, but like, how would you like gauge people's like morale or like
super chill, man.
You know?
Super chill. people are way interested in like helping you. You would go out in a day in California and you would talk to somebody, a stranger, and just have a cool ass conversation. And,
For sure.
You know, may or may not be friends. You can just become friends with somebody there just because like people are cool.
Because they're there and
Yeah.
you're like, hey, I'm a guy and you're a guy.
You're a person, hey, I'm gonna speak and
Yeah.
you're gonna tell me stuff.
You know,
back.
you know what that takes me right to is Bonnaroo.
Yes. That energy.
Just kind of, hey, how are you? How can I help you? And like,
yes.
you know, I'm
Yeah,
not really
well,
asking for anything in return.
Yeah, nothing.
You know?
And I'm not gonna be, awkward or weird. Like I'm not gonna talk to you. You know, whatever. I'm just gonna speak. We're gonna talk and then keep it going.
So,
Whatever.
what is the coolest thing that you took away from California? Besides the weed thing,
Dude.
because we can talk about what your weed experience too, but
Yeah.
what was like a cool thing that you kind of came back with? Like, you know, what?
Dude,
how would it change you?
The fact that it was so easy to just go to California. I've literally thought about
It's a mental
California.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Mental
literally
block.
just like it was so simple to do it.
It didn't hurt your pockets that
Did-
much.
If we take away the simple fact that you have to pay money to do it, outside of that, it is just the mental block. So you have the means to do it, simply going anywhere, you know, there's nothing to stop you besides yourself. And it was cool because like instead of feed it into that, you know, how you would normally do, like think of something and not do it. You know, we all do that. I thought of something crazy and then actually
And fucking did it. And you fucking did it.
Yeah, and it was crazy, dude. People were like following me on my story because I documented the whole thing.
Yeah,
it was like
dude.
If you saw it, it was like kind of like a TV show.
There was
like a
more
life of-
engagement.
Yeah, and then people were like commenting on it, like, dude, it's crazy that you really did that. 'Cause
You
I told
really
them-
did it.
I told them the story.
Like, no, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, it's like, hey guys, I just woke up. I'm on the way to the airport. It's 6 a.m. Yeah. And then just like watch the progression of the thing, and the people were like, dude, that's crazy that you really did that. So that's what I took away from it. It's like, God, you guys got to be more of a doer. Yeah,
Facts, Monte.
just
And
gotta
if you know anything about me, man,
yeah.
I've-
Slight is a
I
doer.
try and live by that, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's no motherfucking man. Well, if I had,
if I did,
you know, if I just had somebody to like, you know, if I had,
yeah.
no, like,
Just
do it by
become
yourself.
Become that person.
Do it by yourself.
Yeah, just do it. Just
know?
fucking do it. Yeah. If it's not happening with you waiting for someone to come around, and then quit waiting
Yeah,
and just do it.
man. There comes a point. Even bro, let's just be honest, bro. We're 3 men. Even just as a man, bro, you gotta man up and just
Always.
grow a pair and just kind of just take control.
Yeah.
And it like Monte doesn't have a significant other. Do you have a girlfriend by any
Yeah.
chance?
B.
You know how I probably never met her.
You
before.
have. She's
Maybe.
your sister's friend. We met at her
Okay.
birthday. at
Okay, well, yeah.
Eliz.
You know how it is, just as the man, sometimes, you know, you might argue about, oh, where are we going to eat? But, like, bro, you got to take control sometimes and just be
This
like,
is
no,
where we're gonna eat.
all right, you know, all right, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. You
Yeah.
know, and that's the same kind of mindset Monte was in with the
That's a mindset.
flight.
Like as a man, that's just kind of the mindset you gotta have. Like,
Definitely.
All right,
Or you'll never
I
do
got
shit
it.
Waiting on another person to
yeah.
do it.
okay,
You'll never.
You know,
you'll
and
never
like
do it.
we were basically saying, just, you know, you just got to be a doer. Like, don't be hesitant. Like, I really pride myself. I mean, dude, I'm tooting my own horn. This is my ego stepping in.
Toot it.
Okay, if we know what we're saying, this is my
If
ego
it's real,
stepping
yeah,
in.
let it
keep
happen,
But
bro.
Keep it
When, as far as it comes to this show right here, I'm doing the job of like 4 people.
Yeah.
You know,
Really, truly, yeah.
and like it's ultimately
Yeah. Behind the scenes, he just set this entire.
Yeah,
thing
he
up.
came like
We just sat
came
here.
in, set up all the
Inserted
mics,
Yeah.
like set the location, put up the
yeah.
camera. Like,
But the reason I say that is because just fucking do it.
Yeah, just
know?
do it. Yeah, yeah. Instead of waiting for a team to come in and help you,
'Cause
do
they're not gonna
you know
do
what
it
I'm
right.
saying? You just
They're not gonna
are-
do it
Yeah,
right.
and they
you're
may
doing it
not
all.
even they may
Yeah.
not even do it to my up to my standards, you know. But
Yeah.
like
Then when it comes time when you can boss up, dude, you can
Yeah.
hire people
I can be like
to your standard.
interview. So do you know how to do this?
Yeah,
Okay.
let them see.
You know how to work this.
and then you
Yeah.
can tell
Then
like
then you can fire people
develop-
because they're not cutting it.
develop
You know?
your system, like
Yeah,
how
for
you
sure.
run it, and like be able to teach people that.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing is finding your
Yeah.
way,
Yeah, yeah.
and then once you find your way, then you can show other people.
yes.
It's honestly better to at least start off in complete control if you're doing something.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
and
this.
Honestly, like on a
music,
business
like,
perspective,
yeah.
you don't have any other person to break
or
bread
even
with or ask
even
or
like you
answer
said
to.
with music, man. If you want to just be a rapper or anything in music, if you really love it, man, you'll find out a way how to like pay for a guitar or
Yes.
save up your
Hell
coins,
yeah.
your
Studio
your
time,
pennies on
yeah.
the dollar. Yes,
Your mic, your computer.
You'll figure
like-
it out if you really want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if you really, like, you're like, man, I really want to learn how to play the guitar, you know?
Melina, can I hit your jewel?
if you really, like, have that, like, thought in your brain and you just feel in your gut, man, I really want to learn how to play the guitar. You'll go to work every day. That'll make you want to go to work and be motivated to be like, all right, this
Yeah.
paycheck, I'm saving $50 on that.
Yeah.
3 months
You
from
can
now,
go get
I'm
a
gonna
guitar
have
for
me a
$50.
I'm gonna
You
have
know
that.
what I'm
I'm gonna have
saying?
that
like
nice.
that's the
super-
thing.
I'm
That's
gonna have
the
me a
thing.
nice
I feel
guitar.
like everybody's stuck in this. Oh, I gotta have the newest thing. If I'm gonna start something new, I gotta have all the newest stuff. It's gotta be brand new. No,
make it.
just
Yeah, you
make
gotta
it. Like just
start-
start it.
Start at the
Once
bottom.
you start
bro.
it, then you can get the new stuff. Like with guitar, go down to the pawn shop. Like
grab you some.
get some $50
That
get a
$50
$50
guitar.
guitar. Yeah, that
Yeah.
$50 guitar, something to beat on. Like
Yeah.
something to learn on. Something that's got some character
So you
already.
can start then. So you don't have to save up for
Yeah, I can
a
start
year
now
to get
instead
this
of
super
okay.
nice
Let me
guitar.
save
Start
$50
right
every
then.
paycheck.
Do it then.
Yeah.
You know, that's very relevant to what you guys are saying because this camera I'm using is not. It's like 4 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like these mics aren't state of the art, but
Yeah.
I'm. You
But it
know,
gets
it's
the fucking
something.
job
It gets
done.
the job
To
done.
It's
That's
someone that is
something-
waiting
yes,
to
yeah.
have the equipment to to get the nice mics and the nice camera that hasn't done anything, you got 44 fucking episodes right now. With
Yeah,
the,
man.
Yeah.
You know, with this,
With
with
this.
this. So
You know, I'm making it. I'm gonna keep using this shit till the fucking wheels fall off. You know, until these.
And that's an old that's
You
an
know?
old soul. Like that's an old head mindset.
yeah,
I-
that's gangster right there.
yeah.
I mean, yeah,
That's
dude,
gangsta,
and
that's some I'm just gonna fucking do it shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
yeah,
it while
yeah.
I can, while I have it.
Yes.
Exactly. I'm gonna get it started.
It's,
and look at all this that you have. You have 3 mics.
I got
2
4,
cameras.
bro. I got 6 actually.
Oh shit.
These
But
big
I mean,
lights, like the
Yeah.
whole setup.
I
like-
mean, dude, it took a lot of work. I mean, really, it took a while. Like, it took me damn near 6 months to build this. And then I got it to a certain point where it was garbage. That
Mhm.
first time Monte came on, I had this desk and a chair like this.
that was it.
And I was like, let's do it, boys.
Yeah. And I was in like a office
You know?
chair.
Yes.
Solid. Yeah.
Monte was in an office chair.
On
Dalton,
the little mic that was like sitting up on
Yeah.
the desk like this. Like
and I was like, let's do it, boys. I was like, I'm ready to figure it out. Like, I'm ready to like
Yeah.
go on YouTube and just be like, how literally people I Googled how to start a podcast.
Google will tell you everything.
I Googled
talk
how
about doing.
I Googled I went on YouTube and said how to edit a podcast. And then I saw it and I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure I already knew that, you know, but I was like, okay, that's how they're doing it. So I think I'm doing it right.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm kind of like doing what they're doing.
You learn with doing. So,
That's the
and
thing.
when-
doing like you
And when
gotta
I
get your
started,
hands on it to
whenever
figure
I
it
was
out.
doing music too, I even Googled how to record music, how to work a USB mic. Like
Yeah.
people,
I mean,
don't
that's
know.
the same thing as going to somebody and having them tell you.
looking
Yeah.
up freestyles.
Yeah.
How to rap, like you know,
Yeah, I've definitely Googled that. I've definitely looked that up.
how to
before.
rap,
Yeah.
how to write songs.
Yeah,
definitely
rapping,
learn by
like-
Look.
doing.
Writing songs and freestyling is two completely different things.
Those
Yeah.
are two
Completely
polar
different
opposite
things.
crafts. Really, they're
Let me-
but they're
let me
both
go back.
very creative and artists.
Let me go back on this though. I'm not complacent with settling down and just being in this
bubble here.
Murfreesboro bubble.
Dude, going to California made me.
Like, dude, you can be
Bruh.
So ready
you
to
can
get
be
out of
at
this
the
bubble.
top of the Murfreesboro chain, and that's just, dude. you could have the most money. You can be the richest man in Murfreesboro, bro, and you still ain't shit.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Literally, you're just sitting.
That's the thing. Like,
You know?
Murfreesboro is not very high class.
You're not-
It's
no,
not.
And,
Like,
and I just happened to be. My mom happened to get pregnant here and have me here.
Yeah.
And you know,
Same.
I happened to.
It's just the roll of the dice.
this
Yeah.
is where, it's where my family's from.
It's like, Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
But
Bow. That's where he's
but
going.
also think about this though, man. It could have been. I could have been born in fucking Afghanistan.
Yeah.
You could have been born.
I mean, you
definitely
know-
somewhere very worse.
Yeah, I gotta be born in Somalia. Or
Like
something
you know,
that.
I have it good, but while I'm here, I might as well make. While I'm in this country, why don't we try and make it to the best? You know, why don't we get the best bang for our buck in the United States of America? And
And that's why I want to get out
You
of
know?
Tennessee, because I can bang my buck much
were
farther.
you born in Murfreesboro?
Yeah.
or Tennessee?
Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro?
That's my dad's
He's
from
a
Okay.
black
here.
man,
me too.
dude. He's a black.
Okay,
guy.
yeah,
Blackman guy,
swag,
Blackman
bro.
guy.
Blackman
Yeah.
swag.
Cool.
There's different.
But-
That's the thing, too. Is like Murfreesboro's small shit, but there's different levels of it. Too.
It's actually pretty, like, if you think about it, it's pretty big. We have 4 high schools.
Murfreesboro is 4 big high
4
schools.
big
And
high,
if
like,
you
wait,
count,
wait,
and
Riverdale?
if you
1200
count Eagleville and
plus.
Central too, if you count Eagleville and Central too, there's
Yeah.
kind of 2 more. Middle Tennessee Christian School.
MTCS, then you have MTSU. Like, it's big.
I mean,
It is.
it's big.
It is.
But
so I have a few viewers, supporters who are from out of state, and they probably have never heard of Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
You know, so like yes, people, if you actually are listening to this, Murfreesboro is where we live. For my people who came from the Bonnaroo vlogs, it's about 30 minutes from Manchester.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
How
Murfreesboro's
convenient
like
is that?
yeah,
It's
isn't
the
it?
be- like-
you can go to Bonner and I can
Isn't
go
it-
to sleep in my bed and then
Yeah,
Go
you could.
go back to Bonner the next day.
But
Like,
you got people driving here from Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people coming from
all
Austria.
over the place. Like,
yeah, like
everywhere.
I've met people from literally everywhere around the world at Bonnaroo.
What's funny is I met, like,
Literally.
I was walking around Bonnaroo by myself. You know how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
I met this dude, and he was from Murfreesboro. Like,
Wow.
he went to Riverdale.
Ah.
Like,
It's like, hey, what's
random.
up, man?
Like, yeah, I was.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
from
Dude.
Riverdale.
Yeah,
You know
I was like, I was like, what's your number? I'm gonna link up with you later. He's like 615. I said, hold up.
Hold up.
Wait,
Hold
wait a
up.
second. Wait a second.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, because you don't see that. You really don't.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Murfreesboro it's big to people here, but nobody knows about it.
Yeah.
Nobody
knows about it.
Which is crazy. Our heads are so big because we think we're the shit, but really, like, I went to California, bro, and I was like, bro, Murfreesboro ain't
It's
it,
nothing.
dog.
And like,
I didn't even want to come back, man.
I've been looking
Like-
to move into other states.
Where
like
have you looked into?
Arizona specifically.
Dude, Arizona would be awesome.
In like Phoenix area, you can get a 5-bedroom, 4-bedroom house on an acre plot with a fenced-in backyard
And a pool.
a pool for $1,500 a month.
Literally the
Solid,
price that you
bro.
pay for this house here in Murfreesboro.
Yeah, exactly. I would,
Yes,
dude. You
that's
know
what I'm
I've
saying.
Really
You can
realistically,
I can bang my buck so much
Yeah.
farther.
Yeah.
Like most other places
you know
that
what
you
I've-
wouldn't even
They would
think
just
about.
go further, yeah, and you can invest your money in so much more because there's so much
Yeah.
more opportunity rather than like this little bubble that's already creating, just picking your spot. You
dude.
know?
All right, let's really think about this. How many millionaires do you think live in Murfreesboro? Several, but
Because if you think about it, there's a
several.
lot of Murfreesboro has a lot of farm area. That's
Yes.
where
That's
there's
where it
old
is.
money.
that's
Yeah.
the
That's
old
the
money.
thing. That's the thing.
It's no
Yeah.
new
You don't
money.
think about
here.
the old money.
True.
There's no new money. There's no
That is very
entertainment industry in Murfreesboro. There's no $1 million makeup company in
Yeah,
Murfreesboro.
there's nothing
you know,
huge here. Yeah,
but out west,
all types. Of
you could
stuff.
start up your own shit and
Yeah.
pop off. No matter, oh, you sell shoelaces?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Are they fly?
Yeah.
All right. Somehow they're fly. All right. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
You
Yes.
convinced
That's so
everyone.
wild
You
that you
convinced
said that.
everyone that your shoelaces were fucking fresh,
Mhm.
and and now you're the shoelace guy.
You're the
Yep.
shoelaces.
I mean, that's just
Because it's just the land of opportunity, man. And you remember people went out to the west
Manifest
coast for
destiny.
a new life. The
manifest destiny.
You go out west and it was like you're promised.
That's why the
gold
vibe
and-
is what it is out there.
Yes,
Like you
it's-
go out there and you feel like you can can do anything.
It's really big. Like,
Wild. And I went to LA. Like that's where I went in California was LA.
Yeah. How long
dude,
ago?
I wish I would have
Two,
flown to LAX.
2-3 years ago. It was before this Corona shit. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
a while back. So we went like. Y'all been on the beach in GTA, like that's
Yeah,
what it looked
that's
like.
really-
We stepped out the parking
Dude,
lot,
I got
was
mean
like-
ass
I-
GTA
I
vibes,
stepped out the
bro.
parking lot. I was like, I
Oh
know
my
where I
gosh.
am. I have been here like 75,000 times.
That's
Yeah,
like,
bro, listen.
Driving
After,
down the street,
and
hitting
then
after-
we
people
like,
on the
went
sidewalk.
down to Venice, like
after we left the first dispensary, we went on a ride back
mean
to
GTA
Fairfield.
vibe.
Dude, so we smoked this. It was Cinco de Mayo, so they were giving out $5 gram pre rolls. We got
Ridiculous.
dude, bruh,
Ridiculous.
Straight gas, bruh.
Fire.
Chronic, bro. All right, so we got this this pre roll of some Gorilla Glue. I don't even think I've ever smoked Gorilla. I don't think I've
real-
ever smoked Gorilla Glue
Real
before.
gorilla.
I don't think so. I don't think. I mean, I may or may not have, but like that, it was nostalgic because
Yeah.
I was like, I know this is that. You know, I right there, bow. So, dude, I was blitzed on that ride home, bro. Like crazy hot.
out of body.
Also peed in a porta potty. After we left the dispensary, I had to pee so bad. We drove around for like 20 minutes trying to find a spot, and everything is closed. You know, so
Yeah,
there wasn't
dude, life
public
is
bathroom.
weird.
So then we just ended up finding this porta potty, and I go pee in it, and the wind's blowing, and it blows the door open. Oh, but
Oh shit.
all right. So then we hop back in the car, and then we start smoking this blunt, and then I'm just like riding, bro, and I'm like, I keep saying this because I'm lit, but as I'm looking, I'm like, dude, I
know
am getting
exactly where
mean
I
ass
am, bro.
GTA vibes, bro.
It was crazy because I was right in right in the
Yes.
stuff. We stayed in Santa Monica. We went to Venice.
Yeah.
Like ate at Pink's hot dogs, like all that shit. Like
Dude,
mean
so you know,
GTA vibes.
You know when you're in the city in GTA 5, and then you start going on that like long road that starts to take you out further towards like where
The hills.
where Trevor lives.
The
out there.
hills. The
We
Beverly
drove up-
Hills.
we drove up through the hills. That was
that's
cool
where
as fuck,
that's where
too.
I was. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So when I was like driving out there, I was like, gosh, bro. Mean ass. I said it probably like 6 times in the car.
Yeah, and
dude,
they were just like-
and like, all right, bro, we get it. Like GTA vibes, like,
Yeah, we live here. Like I know.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
just what it is.
yeah, God, it was just, it was incredible.
Yeah.
And I think it was also like this childhood dream, you know, to go out West Coast, you know, and
Yes.
go
That
to
is the thing.
California and go to dispensary, you know. It felt like Wiz Khalifa, you know.
Yeah.
And it was so nice, bro.
Sadly, I didn't get to get
So
any weed in
nice.
California. I was very sad.
Were you with the fam?
I was with the fam. I did get some weed in Vegas though from some fucking dude. I don't know. I was walking around and he was like, "Hey,
You want some
What?
weed, don't you?
yeah." I walked past him and he was like, and I was like, so I walked past him again. He was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, you want some?" I was like, "What you got?" Some
Yeah.
like some gas, like random as fuck on a bridge. Like that's cool about Vegas. They don't have crosswalks. They have cross bridges, bro. Like a whole bridge that goes over the street.
Oh, like the bridge in Nashville.
Yes.
yeah,
But,
like
But
that.
everywhere.
But
Everywhere.
like everywhere.
Okay.
It was cool.
You know what I've realistically been thinking about recently is a move to Nashville.
moving to Nashville? Me
Yeah,
and DJ
man.
talked about that.
I talked it. So long story short, me and Mylena, we're moving here, out of here, moving to Carrington, which is where Keegan and you know Keegan, right?
Yeah. I know exactly. That's right down the
we're
road.
moving right
Is that
down the
where Doe
road.
lives?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're moving over there, and but I called DJ, and I mean we had the option of staying here, but it was. Long story short, it wasn't the best situation because we were probably gonna have to pay this rent twice. Again, we've been living here a year, but we weren't on the lease. You know what I'm saying? So we basically have to start a new lease and pay this rent twice, and plus DJ didn't know if he could get out. His lease runs out in August.
Yeah.
He didn't know if it wasn't guaranteed that he could get out by June.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But long story short, I was on the phone with DJ, and he was like, dude, I've been looking at these houses in East Nashville. I was like, bruh, don't say that. You know, I was like, DJ, like,
that sounds nice.
gonna light a fire under my ass. I might have to, because, like, Mylena, my girlfriend's, she's got 2 cousins that live in Nashville.
Oh, really?
Straight up.
She got people out there, too. So it
downtown?
wouldn't even be like going and no one would be around.
Where is it? Like Nashville?
People are in Nashville all the time too. Like,
It's
that's down
literally
there.
literally Nashville. Her cousins have an apartment in Nashville.
that's what's up.
So like, you know, they already like she's already like already know people in there. My friend Zach Long, he's already in apartment in Nashville, working in Nashville, and fucking
There's hella jobs.
it's just like, yeah, exactly.
jobs.
And I mean, Nashville is a big city vibe.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It is.
I mean, I can't, you know,
It's not the biggest city, but compared to
but that's
anything
why I
else
say realistically,
in Tennessee,
I could
Nashville is
see
it.
I could see me making a move there in the next year. Realistically,
do it.
I mean, and just like, yeah,
That'd be the new spot.
for at least another year,
Yeah,
you know,
and just
like
do a year.
say I do this at least in June, and I do a year, and next June,
Yeah,
go ahead and just pack it up,
dude.
you know.
dude,
Or
what's
stay.
crazy-
Shit.
Nathan.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what I'm saying though. Pack it up here. Like, all right, let me do this year at Carrington,
Yeah.
and then next year be like, all right, let me pack
Every
it up.
year in Nashville.
Nashville.
Let's see what Nashville's talking about. I mean,
Nathan's sister's gonna.
because
move
bro,
out.
I can't be doing this warehouse shit for the rest of my life.
Fuck no, baby.
You'll be broken by
But
45.
what were you saying about Sabrina?
Sabrina wants to move back to Tennessee.
Really?
Yeah, so Nathan's out there in
Really?
the 3 of them are out there in California, and they have a 3-bedroom house. So
Mm-hmm.
they got.
He's trying
2
to
rooms
maintain
taken.
Move to
that.
There's
California.
One room that's just a cat's room right now.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm
Monte.
saying. I didn't want to come
Monte.
back, bro. 'cause I
Look,
was like,
bro.
man,
Move to
there's a-
California.
When I was on
You
the
know what?
Move to California.
bro, when I was on the phone with
know,
Nathan,
right?
I,
bro, when I was on
fuck
the
it. Like, send it.
I know, bro. I know.
You got, if there's a
Dude.
spot, bro, take it.
Monte,
so-
Seriously.
when
like,
I was on the phone with
I'll
Nathan
slap you if you
telling him
don't.
about this shit, he literally was like, "Dude, I have a room."
I know.
He was like, Nate. He was like, "Bro, your rent will be the same," and I was like, "Damn, I can't." I don't know why, but I said I can't.
I know.
Oh my god.
There's a like literally there's it's a cat stays in this room right now. This cat has
Yeah.
the room,
Please do it.
but then there's about to be 2 rooms open up because Nathan's gonna be
Dude,
out there by
why
himself.
does Sabrina want to come back?
I mean, she's been out there for a grip. You know, Nathan's been out there for like a year. Sabrina's been
It's
out there
not
for
her
like-
home.
She's been out there for like 3-4
3-4
years. She also lived in Oregon too.
It's just not her home. She just doesn't feel homey,
I mean, I'm probably
homey vibes.
probably just like California's cool, but I don't want to be here forever.
So
Like,
it's
I got
It's more like a
that.
vacation.
She went there for
Like a
school
like a
originally.
steak. Oh,
Yeah, I know, but like,
okay.
why would? Yeah, okay, I feel that.
I mean, I feel that same thing.
I
Like,
feel
if
that.
I moved to California, that wouldn't be my home. Like,
Yeah.
that's not somewhere I would raise a family.
could see
Yeah, I don't
my-
think
I
her
could-
move out there was to live out there. It was for like school, and then she's lived out there since.
I think I
school,
could live
and now
out
it's, like,
west.
Time to bring it back.
I think I could live out there.
I
Dude,
could definitely live out
bro.
west.
You know
I don't
the-
think I could. California, no. Like I said, Arizona,
You know,
like Denver, Idaho, like
Yeah,
all
those
that
shits would be
shit.
super
Like,
you know, the
nice.
only thing that keeps me here is my grandparents.
that's
Yeah, your
that's the
family.
thing.
That's
That's
literally
literally-
it, man.
yeah.
My mom and my
Yeah.
grandparents. It's like, you know,
Shit, my
You-
parents moved to Alabama.
you want to
They
spend.
left your ass.
Well, like you
They
want
didn't
to.
care to leave you there. Oh fuck!
I
Sam,
mean,
we're
shit.
out.
But like, you know what I'm saying though. Like, you want to spend as much time with your. At least if you have any grandparents, you want to spend as much time as you can with them. You know, while
Definitely.
you can.
Yeah,
But it's also at the same time though. It's like, man, it's my life.
yeah. Like,
I mean,
if I'ma
it's
do it,
such
I
a
gotta,
weird.
Like,
It's such a weird like.
it's a hard decision to
Oh,
make.
dude, it's tough, man.
Very
Because
tough.
like,
Yeah, to truly leave the nest is to leave like the
the
state.
state, or at
It's
least
like, bro,
the city.
Yes,
Like,
to where you're not you can't go just every day kind of thing.
yeah,
You
Yeah.
know, to
they
where-
can't just pop up on you.
Yeah.
type
So it's
stuff,
like
like-
we're gonna plan a visit or
you gotta
something
take
like
a
that.
weekend.
yeah, like vacate. It's gonna be a holiday when I see you, or
Yeah.
maybe once a year, random your birthday,
Yeah,
maybe
it's like that kind of thing.
and that's tough. But
Yeah.
also, I don't know, man. Like I was saying though, man, I'm grown, and also I can't. It's my years on my life too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's crazy? My dad's from Maine, right? So he's lived
Yeah.
here in Tennessee since he was 18 because he went to MTSU for.
Damn, you went
for
from Maine
school.
to Murfreesboro.
I think he was playing soccer also as well too, but and I think his family too. Anyway, dibble dabbled. But originally from Maine, and then he's been here since he was like 18. You know, so it's, and all his family lives up in Maine now. You know, completely
Secluded.
far away. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's here like with nobody, you know. So that's crazy just to see that. But it's you can do it, and we just we all
Make
of
it
our
work,
lives
bro.
we went up there on every year we went there in the summer. Every summer that was a thing. We went to
Facts.
Maine,
Yeah.
for like that trip. So you just make it work.
Well, like like you were saying, you make it worth it. But do you feel like your family thinks that's enough? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at some point, your family
Like,
has
I'm
to
sure they
realize
would
that-
want-
It just becomes normal.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they would want to see you more, but like, do you feel like they're like, all right, that's enough for me? You know?
It doesn't
Like-
matter if it's enough for them.
Yeah.
That's so dude, it's such a
Does that
moral
does that
dilemma.
make you feel? But I mean, in a sense,
yeah.
you got to think of yourself not like your family, and we're all just individuals that live on this. Like we're just
Yeah.
a whole bunch of people. We're related,
That
and
happen
I
to
know
have
you
the
want to
same
see
blood.
me, but
Yeah.
I got.
I'm a person just like your person,
Yeah.
and
If
the
they
fact that
really,
you're-
if they really wanted to see you, they'd come down here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
They don't-
exactly. They wouldn't make
I
it like
mean-
I have to come to you every time. If you, it gives you a place to come and visit now because I'm moving
Yeah.
away. In a sense.
That's a weird. It's such a weird. I've really because especially since we're having to move in in the next couple weeks. Like this is probably
Yeah.
our last weekend here. This is probably going to be one of the last podcasts in this setup.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
honored to
Yeah,
be a part
no,
of this.
for real.
To be
Yeah.
honest.
I mean,
like,
eventually when I get, when we get acclimated and moved into our other spot, I'll be able to set up another spot like this. But
Yeah.
basically the apartment's gonna be. I mean, it's pretty small, but it's a 1-bedroom. It's basically gonna be what we have upstairs with a kitchen.
Oh, smooth.
It's 600 square feet. It's pretty small.
It's like townhouse though, because you said it's got it upstairs.
No, it's an apartment. It's gonna. I don't know which floor it's on, but it's an apartment. It's basically gonna be this. This is like how big the living room is,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna have a bedroom, and a bathroom in it, and then a little kitchen. But I
Sweet.
mean, I'll be able to. Hopefully,
God, I hate to say that I want that, but I would like to.
You know-
we were talking about that the other
and-
night.
Dude,
you
you
need
know-
to do that
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
You
yeah.
need to
Dude,
do
you
that
know,
for yourself.
Monte-
smooth spot. yeah.
Monte, whenever me and Marlena first heard about it, I mean, first of all, we talked about this, but it was stressful, like having to make that decision in 30 days.
Yeah.
But also, it was a blessing at the same time, though, because I mean, we'll be able to have our own shit. You know what I'm saying? That's also a cool thing.
It's the best feeling, bro.
Cause like,
Especially with your
The stuff
girl.
you have is gonna
like,
suffice
by
what you
yourself.
need.
yeah.
By yourself is cool, but having a spot like with your girl.
Where do you live?
bro.
Do you live?
We live.
just
Me and B live together in the Blue.
in an
over
apartment.
by off
Cool.
South Rutherford.
Nice.
But we've got 2 bedrooms.
Oh,
and I don't know
dope.
if you know how that apartment complex works. It like
Mm.
rents by room, so there's this huge common area,
Dope.
and then 3 like 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms off of that.
Word.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
but yeah, having a spot with your girl is what's
Yeah.
up.
I mean,
Definitely what's up.
We did this. We got into this situation with. I mean, it was 2 couples. It was Connor and Lauren, and then
Yeah.
me and Marlena, and like it was a good situation to kind of, cause like I moved out when I was 19,
Mhm.
and
Same.
it didn't last long. But
Yep.
and then I went back to my mom's house.
Yup.
And then now I'm back here, and then it
Been
was
there.
this was a good thing to like get back into it, but
Yeah.
But like I was saying though, whenever basically what I was saying though is I'm excited to have like my own thing, I guess. Even though it's not going to be exactly what I wanted, I'm
Yeah.
still the this
Yeah.
whole thing we were talking about.
But
I'm
it's
still-
yours.
I'm
It's
still in
yours.
Murfreesboro.
That's the thing. Like,
Everything's yours.
I'm
You
just-
don't got to worry about other people's
Yeah.
messes,
messes.
Everything.
Like, you only got to
Everything
like.
is yours.
You don't got to worry about nobody eating your food.
Anybody
like
break some shit is you.
smoking
Yeah.
your weed,
So it
drinking your
doesn't
drink.
matter.
Like
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
it is so cool. Like it's so cool, especially moving. Like I haven't lived with roommates like this, but I'm sure, like going in this setting where you're a couple and you've got roommates to living by yourself is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've really been thinking about that, and I mean, I've been thinking about that a lot, and just getting out of here. That's the 2 things I've been
Yeah.
thinking about a ton. Cause, bro, like I said, I've never been on a plane. I've never been anywhere, really.
do it, bro.
I mean, like
Dude.
for real.
All right. So when I was in Vegas, my layover was in Vegas on the way back. I was in Vegas airport for like 3 hours. That airport is huge also as well.
Didn't you walk out of it?
It's
and have
4
to go back
stories.
through
Yeah,
security.
I was just I walked through. I walked out of the airport and had to go back through security on accident because I was just exploring. You know, I just started walking and I ended up like on like the bottom floor, and it was like the outside where people get picked up and they pick up their baggage, and I was like, well, time to turn
Not
around.
where I need to be.
And I was like, well, how do I get back? Because they have it set up so where you can go like down the escalators,
But you can't go back up.
but you can't go back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, dang, how do I get back up? And then I had to go back through security at this airport, because once you get on the plane your first time, you don't have to go through security again. You just stay in the terminal. So I had to go back through security. So God, it was so big, and then there's casinos
So that was Las
everywhere.
Vegas.
But in
Did you
Vegas.
gamble?
No, it's all closed because of the
Oh
coronavirus.
yeah, that's
so
right.
You
Fuck.
can literally go to the Vegas airport and do all the gambling you want and not even go to the actual Vegas.
You don't even have
At
to leave
all.
your hotel. Like, we stayed on the Strip. You literally don't have to leave your hotel. You
Yeah.
can go downstairs
Yeah.
and find everything you need.
Everywhere, dude.
Like,
It's
from
so
food,
crazy.
Like, from food to you can get cigarettes.
Yeah.
And, like, they got drinks. Like,
Yeah.
And then they got all the, like, they got tables. They
dude,
got strippers.
Marlena's parents
Like,
used to work at a casino in New Jersey.
I
that's
bet
what's up.
that's fun,
Yeah.
dude, to work at a casino, dude. So much stuff's going on. I feel like it just never dies. Aren't they open
Yeah.
24
It doesn't.
hours and stuff
Like,
like that?
I'm pretty sure.
People are drinking
yeah.
all
I was
night,
like-
getting
All
free,
day.
I was
you're giving
out,
them free
like,
drinks. They're spending money. People are losing money, of course.
Come
but
on,
winning
do
money,
another
like,
hand.
yeah,
I was
like,
out till
come
1 o'clock in
on.
the
Imagine
morning
just
just
so much
by
fun, dude.
myself, and there was people everywhere at 1 o'clock in
Yeah.
the morning.
Holy fuck.
Like, I saw people like
Nashville,
leaving
hey.
their hotel rooms
Yeah.
to go out at 1 o'clock in the
Dude,
morning.
Nashville has that vibe sometimes when you see. That's the thing though about Nashville is it's only one kind of. It's like, all right, we're about to listen to country.
You got Main
cover-
Street.
Yeah,
That's it.
country
we're about to
music,
listen.
yeah.
We're about to go on Broad Street and we're gonna listen to country cover bands all night.
Oh,
There's
Yup.
gonna be a shit ton of people. We're all drinking Bud Light.
Yeah, we're all
Bud Light or Budweiser?
Easy. You know what I'm
we're
saying?
all drinking Bud Light and drinking Jack and Jack.
I
Jack
know,
and Coke.
but like, you know what I'm saying? That's
It's one
that's-
vibe.
Oh.
There's
That's
only
a-
one
that's-
vibe.
You get a taste of what
Mhm.
he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get a taste of that, but it's not
Not
it.
It was crazy.
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. Like,
4
Murfreesboro
stories,
is
bro.
not where it's at. I went to a 4-story mall, bro.
Oh my
Goodness.
god.
That
They
was
had 8 shoe stores
wait. What is this? What mall is this?
in
This the,
California.
yeah,
This is in
the-
California. This isn't
I don't know.
like.
It's like Linux or something.
No, it wasn't Linux. There was no
Is
way
it?
I was fucking going to that one. Like,
Is that a mall?
nah, I
Is it
think
a
that's a store. I
have
think
no
that's just
idea.
a store. But yeah,
Okay.
shit's big. Like, they say shit's like, they say shit's bigger out like in Texas,
Yeah.
especially.
Mhm.
Everywhere is bigger. Like,
Fuck.
Dude,
It's ridiculous.
something weird that I saw that just stood out to me. I don't know why I noticed. I know why I noticed it just because it was cool, but just something I just talking about things that I've never seen here that was just like weird to see. You know, Kylie Jenner's makeup brand or whatever.
Yeah.
They had a vending machine for her makeup brand at the Las Vegas hotel.
what the?
That's-
I mean, not the Las Vegas hotel, the Las Vegas airport.
The airport.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
What?
Yeah.
That is
I was just like walking, and it was like
weird.
Coke machines, whatever.
Kylie
and then like,
Jenner
Kylie
lip,
Jenner.
and then it was like
lip
her.
eyeshadow.
Yeah, it
What?
was so weird. It was like a whole thing. I was
How
like, wow,
rich
that's
do you
crazy.
have to be?
I know. To just stop in here and get your shits. Yeah.
Man.
Wild.
It's
Well,
like I don't go to the mall. I go to the Las Vegas airport
To
and-
get my
and pick that
makeup.
up. Yeah, yeah, that's where I go to pick it up because it's the only spot around.
Yeah. Well, shit, boys. We're at an hour and 8 minutes.
Word.
This has been one of my favorite episodes for sure.
This has been fun.
Yeah.
This-
Yeah, no.
Like I said at the beginning, this is my first time on your
Yeah.
podcast, and this is
Uh-huh.
my first time on a podcast in general.
In general.
And this was a lot of
Is
fun.
it cool to just chat it up?
Yeah,
man?
dude, that's all it is, man. You just got some bright lights in your face. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But
For now,
um,
soon we will get the shades. We're talking about being in the,
Yeah.
the doers.
I actually have
or
them.
it's not that.
a fan.
Oh, you
maybe.
do have the shades.
I have the whole works. It's
Okay.
just
You're just-
I gotta
just
figure.
blinding us.
Yeah, but
I got the hat on, so it's not that bad for me.
It's okay. I got
But-
long eyelashes.
Monte, thank you for coming on. Sam, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having
You
me.
guys have anything you want to say? Talk
Dude.
about? I mean, dude, I was just gonna wrap it up. But if you guys want to say anything or have
There's
another,
always,
whenever y'all were in the car on the way here, like, yo, I wanted to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Was there anything?
back to my
Any questions you had for me?
back to my just doing thing.
Go for it.
The main point I took away from this whole California experience, I've been chatting up this whole time. Dude, just do stuff, man. Just do it. Like those things that you think about, then you like convince yourself out of it because you think of 30 reasons to not do it. Man, just those reasons are so small. Like they mean nothing.
I think what it is with people is I think they're scared to fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're scared to crash and burn.
Yeah. But
Be
the
like,
feeling
oh
of
damn, I can't afford to fly right now.
But
You know what I'm saying? Or damn, if you're wanting to move, like fuck, like I just can't financially do it right now. That's the thing I feel like a lot of people are scared of is the finance part.
I saw this quote the other day that I thought was pretty cool. An investment in knowledge will always have a return. And knowledge, not only in like school, but knowledge comes with experience as well.
Yeah, experiences. For
So
sure.
invest in yourself is the main point.
Experience is really like yeah.
Yeah. Dude, see stuff. You haven't seen anything yet.
While you can walk.
Yeah, while you can walk before you have
while
kids.
you still got your hip.
Yes, before you
Yes.
have kids, go do some shit.
Yeah, like if you haven't seen anything, then
See
you
something.
haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah.
Go to
Like,
St.
there's a
Louis.
whole
Go to St.
world.
Louis and go to the zoo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do
There's
something.
there's a whole ass world out there.
Go to a sounds game. Go, even if
Something.
even if you're look,
Yeah, even if it's something you've never
Even if
done
it's not your
before.
scene,
I
yeah.
went to
Well,
a sounds game for the
even
first
if
time in
it's
my
something
life
you've
last
never
year.
done, but also
Super cool.
even if you're in this Murfreesboro box,
Yeah.
Do
Go-
something you haven't
Still
done.
do stuff, yeah.
Yep.
go to a sounds game. Go to fucking Alabama. Go see the space station.
Yeah.
Like
go to
Yes.
Memphis. Like
go to Memphis. Go to the zoo.
Yeah,
you
go
know?
to the zoo. Go to
Check
Go
it
to
out.
Go to
Chattanooga,
the
go to
Ripley's
the
Believe It or Not
mountains.
Aquarium.
Say-
Go to a Wonderworks. Go check out a Wonderworks.
and like if
Those places are
money's
super cool.
money's tight for you,
There,
Go
you
to
can
the
do things
Greenway.
for so cheap.
you
can do things for so cheap and for
but
free.
if you really put your mind to it, you set aside a couple months, bro. You'll
Plan. Don't
If
like.
you're like,
yes,
all right,
just do
yeah,
it.
this check.
But if it's something like,
Yeah.
if it's something big, and
Yeah.
like, if you're doing it, is setting up a savings plan.
yeah,
Do it.
yes,
Dude, if it's just something as simple as like you just have to get to this place, because that's how it is around
That's the
here. A
biggest
lot of
thing.
things in Tennessee, it's like you
Driving.
can just drive to it.
drive,
But it don't take nothing for gas
dude. You
to
know
get
what?
in the car. And
You know what's
drive
crazy
there.
about Tennessee is we touch like 8 states.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You know,
we're like a hub
bro,
for just
we
everything.
touched like Virginia and like West Virginia.
You can go 3
all
hours.
the Carolinas,
and get to,
Alabama.
You can drive
Kentucky.
3 hours and get to so many places.
Yes.
Yeah. We
And a
drove
3-hour drive is nothing. Y'all
we
know
drove
that.
4 hours and went to West
And y'all in the
Virginia and
same-
went skiing. So
And also think about
Do
this:
stuff.
you were in California and you're driving 3 hours, and you were in the same state.
yeah, damn, that's
Yeah.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shit.
and went almost nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
went nowhere. Didn't go very
Couple
far
counties
up
over.
or
Uh-huh.
very far down. Yeah,
It's just so big. Well, shit, boys. This is episode 44. Thank you guys.
44.
I appreciate you guys'
In the
time.
books.
Of course. Of
I'd
course.
love to have you guys back on.
at really Monte.
At Really Monte, of course. I will type an article, make a blog post. I'll have to get your Instagram after this.
Instagram, the only one who _ Twitter at quiet on set
Yes,
_
sir. Yes, sir. Thank you guys for watching.